Presidente.
Welcome back to Let's Play Tropico with me, Skwalker. And when we left off, we had tried to become a big fishing power and sell lots of fish, but then the fish fought back. The sharks fought back, and they've killed nearly every fisherman in the land. We have a few fishermen left that are making food. I have people farming to make food, and we gave up our objective. Instead, we've decided that since people think like sharks are cool and dangerous and all that, we set up a tourist trap. So that's what we're doing. Our new goal is now to make $45,000 of revenue from tourists, and that is what I'm going to do. So first thing I'm going to do is, I know I'm supposed to build a church because people keep whinging I'm going to have to build a church, and I guess I should because we are actually. Ooh, God, that's not a dog. Because an election is actually imminent, and I haven't built a church yet, so that's probably going to get me crapped out of the elections. However, what I do want to do is I want to get a dock set up, and we're going to have to put it here, right next to my farms. But yeah, once more, Tropico doesn't do organisation. Still, this is going to be our yacht dock. I'm going to leave that one to service all ships until that dock's set up, but I'm going to make that the ultimate priority. And then we're going to start building up some lovely little bungalows for my tourists to stay in. So far, the only thing that they can actually visit is the pub, but everyone loves the pub. That being said, $2 now, $2 a drink now, please, because I said so. I might need more builders soon as well. I've got a lot of builders, but I'm overworking them basically. You also keep finding more interest in just cleaning up all the rubble that we've got from all the blown up buildings that were caused by the shark attacks, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. I'm also in the process of just lowering all the rents because people won't live in houses ever since the population plunge, and I've still got loads of shacks, so I'm gonna put the rents down. The houses are still more or less paying for themselves, so as long as I make even a small profit on the houses, it's just one less expense for me to worry about, and I need to get people into these houses and off the streets really, because shacks will not do my island much good when tourists start seeing them. So let's just get people into these lovely bunkhouses I've been building. So there we go. Like, I mean, they're all sitting empty now. Like, these were all full of people, by the way, when we didn't have sharks like killing everything, but then the sharks killed everything, so that's why no one lives here anymore, which is a shame, sadly, but well, life now has to go on, so that is what we're doing. We're just gonna lower all the rents, and then people can just come and live here for forever and ever. Seriously guys, you better come and oh shit, I made that rent a bit higher. Seriously guys, well, you better come and start living in these houses.
I believe some of your people may be calling for an election next year.
That's fine, I knew that one was coming, right. I've lowered the rent, so some people might start moving in. Someone moved out of that shack, so some of the shacks might start collapsing at least. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. But then if the people don't choose to live in there because they're too cheap to pay rent, then I have no sympathy for them. End of story. Right, the new yacht dock's on its way up. If we've got a freighter in, yeah, yes, we always have a freighter in, of course. And I always have a dock, well, I actually have dock workers actually doing something, but usually we're just sat around pulling their pudding and not doing out. Good thing I built that logging camp, by the way, to make some backup revenue, because we are fucking losing revenue. And the sharks are back. Great. What died this time? One at the very tip of the island, I think. I don't know. Either way, my population's been sinking again. Well. Oh, is that a ghost? Oh, that's a seagull. I thought that was a ghost there, that little seagull. Oh well, less people to feed, I guess, but yeah. We're not doing too well on that front. I think we may actually need to keep some fishermen up as well, just to... My god, these sharks are persistent little shits, aren't they? Yep, there goes another dock. Yeah, these are like... These are the most fucking persistent sharks as well. They absolutely bloody hate us. It's like, arr, we don't like anything sailing in our seas, and it's like, well, we're fucking dead then. Like... Legit, it's just absolutely fucking insane how many people are just dying right now. Oh well, life must continue, I guess. Right, how are we doing on that building? Is it built yet? Doesn't look very built, but oh well, we'll build it as fast as we can. You know, we're builders. We do the whole building thing. Or we just walk on the water. Look, I know about jetting completed jet. You're just walking on the hologram unless you just wanted to drown yourself. I guess you wanted to drown. Yeah, now she's actually walking on water. She's Jesus. There's another one of our Jesus. I mean, that's a set. What the fuck are you actually achieving doing that? Apart from proving that you are mythical. Oh, well. Let her do it. By the way, you lot like going to start selling shit because I need to get that church set up before that election. Otherwise, Presidente is in trouble. Like, a lot of trouble. Dock workers. I'd pay the dock workers more, but I can't be bothered. And I don't want to. So getting more immigrants. Right, let's just speed the game up a little bit just so people get their bums in gear. How much is that church, by the way? Just to double check. It's going to set me back $6 grand, that church. So I've got half of funds available at least. And, oh there's a
Rest
guy.
in peace, muchacho.
Muchacho. He died, by the way. He died of pneumonia, also known as sharkitis. How are you doing, by the way? Yeah, GP's doing fine.
Rest in peace, muchacho.
Yeah, just another dead guy outside. That's absolutely fine. That's our tourist draw. You can, you know, when we're all young, we all had that guy or throughout that Stephen King book. You know, he goes, "You want to see a dead body?" Well, here you can see lots of dead bodies, and they're fresh dead bodies as well. They're all being mangled by sharks and pneumonia. Right. Anyway, in 1955, by the way, the average worker pay increased a little bit to $5.94. Happiness has managed to stay even for once. We've lost a citizen because of sharks. Tourist rating hasn't changed, by the way. We have got no tourists, so that's not good. By the way, we have a slight increase in income disparity. Average age has increased a little bit. Food quality has remained the same. Respect has remained the same. Elections are incoming. I haven't made any tourism profits this year, but I've only made tourism losses. But our revenue has magically increased to $358. I think the revenue from the bar in general is actually just being considered as tourism revenue, so that's fine at least. I guess the locals are at least contributing to my objective. And one of the new bungalows is done brilliant. We can hopefully get someone working in there. Just to make sure our tourist stuff is actually well stocked. Tourist workers get $1 more than everyone else because I'm a fucking bastard, really. But yeah, it's just to try and encourage people into these roles. By the way, oh wow, the fees have gone up a bit. I have set the fees to absolutely fucking screw people because I'm allowed to. It's mainly because I just want a lot of money and I need that revenue because we don't have a lot of time to make that revenue, and because I'll probably get de-elected at some point because I'm dealing with Tropicans here who are like the fucking fussiest bastards in the world. I just need to be ready. Oh, by the way, we can afford a church. Let's get that built before the election starts. Let's just build. I'm going to build it next to the GP's office. Like, just get it right there. And oh, I'm going to win. Wait, which one am I again? I'm not red, am I? Otherwise, I'm going to fucking lose. I think I'm green. Presidente. Many of your people have been complaining that there have not been free elections since you rose to power 6 years ago. I thought it was in the Constitution that we have elections every 6 years. If we don't hold elections, we risk public backlash. If the people feel they cannot express their conscience, yes, we all know the dialogue. And there are high expectations of democracy, so fine. Elections, 12 months today, so April 1957 will be election time. So fine, get it over and done with. And we are running against Enrique Estevez, right? And I am the green one. Yeah, the red one. Yeah, so the red. So whoever the opponent is, he's fucked. He's only got 4 votes somehow. I honestly didn't think that was going to be a thing because I've been running this island into the ground thanks to the sharks. But okay. So how are you going to beat me? What is he? Need to find everything out about him. So he's a farmer. He's actually quite good for his needs. But his happiness could be doing better. I've got a lot of hardline support, by the way, so that's fine. He's big on the religious people, though, so that's why he is one of the... So that's the platform. He's running on a religious platform. Oh, fucking sharks, really? We're going to have no fish left at this rate. I think I'm going to have to build another farm just so we can make sure we have a backup food supply in place. Like, just a guaranteed food supply. So, yeah, get another corn farm set up. And we'll make that one high priority as well. But if we get this church built, we'll be in a position where basically we'll have just nuked the platform from beneath him. I'm going to decrease the priority of the bungalows for a little bit as well. We have a bungalow set up, and I know they're mission critical, but because I really want that church built, just so then we can just sail through any future elections, let's just get that done. Is a yacht going to appear at any point, by the way? I really could use some tourists. I would love to have some tourists. Oh my god, let's just look at the rents we charge, by the way. We charge some fucking insane rent. Alright, maybe we shouldn't like be charging that much. Let's stick with $20 for now. And yeah, sharks, people dead, tragic, fucking oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna just manually set the rates. I like the idea of these auto rates, but I think for today I'm just gonna manually fee them and just kind of get a feel for what tourists expect and what tourists will pay for. So if I go with 20 for now, we should keep everyone somewhat happy. Yay, that one can actually have someone move in now, so that's good. Hopefully our first yacht will turn up then. Oh, that looks like a yacht. Is that a yacht? Hey, it's a yacht. Good. Right, we're going to get tourists, and they're going to come to the wrong dock, aren't they? Well, let's make this dock a freight one only now. So you're a freight dock, and you are a yacht dock. So that one's already going to the wrong dock, so that's annoying, but fine. It might turn its course or something. But good. We're set up now. We've got our first batch of tourists incoming. We'll keep getting more tourists in here. But for now, we've got our church and our new farm being set up because I need to get more food produced because we're going to run out of fish at this rate because we're actually down to our last 3 wharfs. I will always make sure we have at least 1 wharf going, so I guess we can keep the sharks going. By the way, the deaths have meant that my opponent's lost even more support. He's down to 3 voters now, and I'm on 50. I guess that's not really much of a joke though, because that once more highlights the seriousness of the fact that we are shedding population like there is no tomorrow. If only these were political sharks, I could bribe for my own political gain though, and we could just have them attack the 3 people who are voting for us. Even if they live on the land, we will breed land sharks, or just make a Sharknado, because how many fucking Sharknado films are there, by the way? Aren't there like 4 of them now? Like, the first one was just like made ironically, but it somehow took off. And now they just knowingly make new Sharknado films, and they get worse every time. I remember seeing the beginning of the 3rd Sharknado film, and I don't think I could get through more than 15 minutes of it because it was really ridiculous. I think it was one where the Sharknado fucking made it to Washington DC, and then it was literally the guy from like the first 2 films like getting his medal for like for his bravery in the Sharknados. And then I literally look around and then a fucking shark flies right down the fucking corridor of White House like, yeah, hi bitch. It's like, my god, these films are stupid. Anyway, back to the main event. How do we do in 1956? Well, the election started and we're doing really well, so the threat to power remains really low. Average worker pay has dipped a little bit again. Happiness has remained the same. We're losing citizens quite badly now. Tourism ratings increased, though, by 18 points, despite the fact there's no tourists here. By the way, what do tourists like to look at, by the way? They will consider hotel quality, site impact, on raw hotel, and there's a trailing rating and a projected rating, and then the combined rating. Site score, by the way, is determined by environment, crime safety, and attractions, and there's also some global tourism adjustments. So there is positives for political stability, US adjustment, and miscellaneous things such as edicts. So we're doing all right for now. We need to I think we will need to get a police station set up then in the near future, just to make sure that we can keep the criminals at bay and make the people feel safe. And we'll also make sure we keep the environment up. So good thing that we did the horticulture thing actually. We'll start doing a selective harvest as well, just to make sure that we make sure we don't really chop down trees that are beautifying tourist areas. So it's going to slow down the rate of tree chopping. However, our economy is getting a little stronger now. It's probably because I'm paying out less wages to everyone. But hopefully why are you going into a shack, by the way? I thought like you could live in one of these houses at this point. Unless they're already all full somehow, and they probably are, because there's 3 houses, so unfortunately you lot are stupid for not living in these lovely houses. I don't care if the shack's closer, just go get a house and just like commute to your job. It's not fucking rocket science. By the way, church, you're supposed to be high priority. Please like finish. thing that we have a farm at least. But we definitely need to get immigration encouraged, which I will look into. Have I not got any tourists, by the way? I mean, I've got the lovely maid at least. But yeah, where did the yacht go? Where did the yacht go? There it is. Oh, Presidente. The election is to be held next month. While we can't be sure how it will turn out, right now it appears you'll get 95% of the vote. So, yeah, once more we can arrange to have the ballot boxes monitored and just fix the elections. However, to be honest, since I'm getting 95% of the vote, do I really need to fix the election? No. It's gonna be a fair, honest election. That'll make the people really happy, really respectful of me. It's gonna be 49-3. So, an overwhelming majority, and the Sharks are back. Of course they're back. They're always back. These bloody bastard Sharks. Like, you're a braver man than I, dude, who's just sailing there. You're a braver man than I, just knowingly sailing there while there's Sharks everywhere. By the way, let's build a little tourist attraction for the peeps as well. And oh, by the way, the votes were in. I won 49-2. The Sharks took out that third voter. Right, now we can get back to our main business. Anyway, I'm going to build a little tourist attraction here. I'm going to build, a scenic outlook. That'd be nice. Duty-free shop, tennis courts, a beach site. That's really good, actually. This is a beach, isn't it?
Please,
Oh,
you cannot build that here.
why can't I build it here? I want to build a beach. I mean, there's a beach site. So there's a nice little beach site for our beach. Yeah, no dress code, or we can have an upscale dress code. Limits the clientele but raises the quality. We'll leave it as it is. Make sure we're charging slightly more than we're paying out to our staff. I don't want to just make revenue. I would like to, make profit. Are we getting those tourists, by the way, or is the yachts in the queue? I think it's next up though, but it won't get serviced. But yeah, that's why nothing's happened, because the yacht's just not even made it. So it's like, yeah, we won't make revenue, but the yacht just doesn't want to know right now. And now we're just like, oh god, these shipping lanes, man. I mean, why do we actually just have such an absolute queue of freighters? It is ridiculous how badly planned this is. Right, who's up next? Who's going in? I might just temporarily set this thing to service all ships, by the way, so the yacht can quickly get in. Except it wasn't next in the queue. That was next in the queue. Oh my god. Please just get me a yacht over here, because I really, 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 really want things to happen. By the way, a shark struck again. Great. How many? I've still got 3 of these left. I can't keep track of all these stupid bloody fishing wars. But yeah, the sharks have come. They've just come to commit another fucking spree of murders all over the lands. By the way, I want to lure a priest over. I'm gonna need. I think a priest will do for now. I'll hire more as I need them, but I think for now a priest will do. The peeps are happy enough. They're getting more immigrants at least, so that's cool. But yeah, I guess I'll need to set up a high school soonish, because there will be a few extra things I need to set up. Mainly a police station and an immigration office. So I guess we should look into a high school soon. But for now, I want to make sure we've got the. I want to make sure we just basically have. We could just get a tourist economy built up. I mean, once this church is done, we've basically got the basics for happiness, don't we? So you gonna continue working, by the way? Come on. She's thinking about work, so maybe she's. You need to get to work. Yes, there's work right there, and you're working right past it. Come on. At least these labourers are becoming quite skilled now. My labourers are always very skilled, actually. Maybe it's because I just always give them so much work. That's how you're also skilled, because I just work you like a donkey. Right, anyway, get that last little church built, and then we'll be laughing. We'll have a larf all over the place. Come on. Do we even need a steeple, by the way? Couldn't we have just made it like a chapel? Oh, well, I guess a steeple makes it. It makes it very churchy, and maybe my religious citizens are picky. The steeple must be 15 feet high, otherwise it is not a church, says the religious leader, who got fucking humiliated in the elections, by the way, with his 2 votes. That was just him and his mum, by the way, who voted for him. That was actually just it. Well, I don't know. Presidente doesn't have access to the electoral roll. We're not allowed. It's considered fraudulent and naughty. Because if I start picking on people who don't vote for me, then it's a bit cruel. Anyway, that's the church done, so people will be happy now. Speaking of, people are getting happier. Happiness went up this year, as did average worker pay. I also made no bloody tourists, but tourist ratings stayed the same. And we're also making more profit, by the way. Income disparities increased a little bit, but up to 43%. And food quality stayed the same. Average age is dropping again. Respect is increasing. People are delighted with their democracy, by the way. Making more money off foreign aid. Economy's doing fine. We're losing money on tourism and entertainment though. So revenue has not moved, and we are starting to get to that point where time is going to start running out. Like, we only have 12 years left to do this mission, and things haven't moved fast enough. I guess it's because we kind of got taken by surprise by this objective, but we really need to get tourists on the island. It would be useful if, like, if tourists actually just fucking showed up to the island. That'd really be the thing that makes it. I can't build a luxury hotel, by the way, but I could build a regular hotel. Presidente, by the way. Medeo Parque, leader of a local capitalist, has been voicing concern about the heavy... Yeah, I know, we're a banana economy. That's why I'm trying to build a tourist economy. But it's just not happening because we just have no tourists, right? Build a nice fancy hotel on the top of that hill, by the way. I'm not going to bother with cheap hotels. I want to build like nice quality things so we just get more tourists in. By the way, can we prioritise the beach site so that we've got a nice little attraction to lure the tourists in? I'm going to just drop the fees again, by the way. I'm just going to drop them to $10 a month now, just because I'm getting like no one turning up. Like, I don't know if it's just because the tourists just can't be asked turning up to the island anyway, but at the same time, yeah, I just don't know what's going on. Like, seriously, are you like gonna just be there forever? You've been there for like a year now, dude. Like, can we just like... Those tourists, like, they're being fired from their jobs for never coming home from their bloody Caribbean holiday. Imagine coming in, it's like, oh, how was your holiday? Oh, well, it was alright. I spent 2 years on the boat, and then I spent 5 minutes on the island because it turned out my holiday had been cut short because I died of old age. That's the situation we're in basically now. Oh, by the way, thank you for half building the beach site and then just going to bed. You're a true asset to Tropico's economy. Emphasis on the ass. Still, people are enjoying the pub at least. I like that. People love the pub. And then the fat cowboy farmer. Oh, it's Enrique Esteves. How does it feel to lose the election? How does it feel to be an absolute humiliation of a person? Can I execute him? Oh wait, it's in the edicts in this one. I keep forgetting. It's in the edicts. I could eliminate him. Shall I? Nah, I won't kill him. That's for later. Oh, by the way, sharks killed everyone again. You need to build a dungeon cell, by the way, to make someone captured. Or you can just brand them a heretic, arrest them, bribe them. I don't want to bribe people. What I want to do is I want to enact an edict, though, to try and get some tourists in the area, though. Pan-Caribbean Games, that looks like going. Tourism ad campaign requires any hotel and a TV station. That's annoying. Industry ad campaign, that doesn't really work for us. So if we get a TV station, we can get the tourism ad campaign done. The headliner, that requires a nightclub, spring break package, that requires a hotel and pub. I think we can actually... Oh wait, we can't do that one because we don't have a hotel yet, I think, or something. I don't know. We've got a lot of money, by the way. We're making a lot of money now. World Geographic package. That requires a developed site, and the sharks have killed everyone again. My god, like, it's just a fucking wasteland up there now. Yeah, I think the nightclub requires electricity in a sports complex. I don't think I'll be able to fit a sports complex on the island at all. Right, anyway, are we getting a yacht up here, by the way? Like, come on! Oh my god, that ship jumped the queue! I think we're just getting no tourists. Oh my god, tourists are arriving at long last. Thank fuck. I was starting to think that we're just going to lose this mission on the basis that tourists just couldn't even make it to the island for unknown reasons. Maybe everyone was being attacked by sharks. I want to build a cabaret, by the way, or something like that. I'm going to keep the seedier nightlife stuff, actually, to this part of the island. And then we'll build the nicer stuff over there. I don't know how we're planning this stuff. I'm just building entertainment shit wherever I want. $10, that seems like a fair fee for a cabaret, by the way. I'll keep it like that. And everyone's welcome. So I can't just set it to be like Tropicans only, but I'm going to do the spring break at... Oh my god, hello Jesus, what are you doing? Oh, you've just come to go and dig up the sea. I don't even know what she's achieving by doing that, but okay. Hello, what are you doing? I hope I can find a good casino around here. I didn't know we had underwater casinos, but if we do, then that's news to me. Right, by the way, our first charter boat's arrived. Hello, hello, hello. Is that a thing, by the way, charter boat? I don't know what the charter boat thing was. It was just XXX, and I don't know. It must be tragic being that yacht. Oh, there, another guy died already. There's probably a shark gnome here again. 4 tourists have just shown up. We've got the fat bastard and the fat lady, and another fat bastard. Right, how are we doing? I need to check into a hotel, and now he's off to do something fun. Right, that's fine. What about you? I just want to say Louis. Hola, you're from Paris. Bonjour, right. So we've got some slob tourists coming in. Their max spending, by the way, is 16. So looks like I'm more or less okay, except they can't afford a hotel. But well, that's tough shit for them. By the way, how are we doing? Average worker pay is $5.45. Happiness is 48. Got 73 citizens on the island now. 4 tourists. Tourism rating slipped a little bit. I guess first impressions weren't that great because of all the rubble and dead people. That being said, income disparity is very low now. It's at 22%. Average age is at 33 again. Food quality slipped a little bit probably because we're lacking fish now, because we're barely getting any fish because pretty much all the fishermen are dead now. We're now having perfect harmony with Russia though, so 6 grand in the bag. And yeah, we're doing alright, and we're now on $684. We're still very far behind, but we're gonna start trying to move up the ranks there. As you can see, our bloody great big whales of tourists are all just heading off to get this. That person only spent $10, but how am I charging here? I'm charging $7 for the beach, and I'm charging $10 for the cabaret, but the cabaret ain't even bloody built yet. That's maybe because I want the hotel to be built first. I just want accommodation. I want loads of accommodation. I'm gonna manual a fee again. Let's make this one $25 a month. You know, you got to pay more for a nicer hotel. Like the bungalows, they're fine. They actually do alright for quality. They do 58 quality, so that's alright. I guess it's out of 100, so yeah, it's about as good as it's gonna get, isn't it? Hopefully people will just come and visit the beach site. Or at least they would visit the beach site if someone fucking worked at the beach site. So we actually can't have any visitors. So instead, she's off to just go and get pissed at the pub. So you have to see the sights. Besides being some hairy Tropican ball sack at the pub or something. What are you exporting there, by the way? More fish. And the sharks have killed everyone again. Well done, sharks. Thank you for making my life so interesting and exciting with your constant slaughter of my citizens. It is it's special. I think we really need to. I mean, now that I've got oodles of money, actually, I'm going to get the immigration office set up, and we're just going to get someone hired. Because I can't sit around and just have no people on the island whatsoever. So if someone could build the immigration office, that'd be wonderful. I'm actually just going to build it on top of rubble, and then that might encourage people. Nah, I'm not going to actually. Why would you think I'd do something intelligent like that? I'm going to build it here where there's no land. But yeah, if we get the immigration office set up, I just want to start flooding the island with immigrants, because I need immigrants to do all my work, because I've clearly got a bit of a workforce lack, which is harming me. I also want more construction workers, so I want to start just building shit, because look at all the money I've got. I mean, that's enough to start building some really cool stuff. Sharks have murdered everyone again, by the way. I think we've got 1 fishing wharf left, and then we actually are completely and totally screwed. But are we really selling on the premise that there's just sharks everywhere, and you will just basically instantly die if you go in the water? Like, it's going to be like watching your skin will just melt off and you'll become a cartoon skeleton in about 2 seconds. I guess that is the premise we are selling the island on, and I approve of that as the Presidente. Is this hotel done yet, by the way? It's nearly done. Almost done. It's almost filled out the big old yellow hologram in the sky. There we go. Nice hotel. Right, good. I'm going to issue an edict on the back of that now. So, oh, I need an airport for the spring break one. But I could do Mardi Gras, which gives us a pub. Yeah, Mardi Gras time then. Our people have been working pretty hard. They need a party to lift their spirits. By sponsoring a large Mardi Gras celebration, you'll boost the entertainment scores for your citizens and boost foreign tourism somewhat. Might also see a small increase in crime, though. Well, whatever. Get the Mardi Gras
Right away,
underway.
Excellency.
Way! Nice little feathery hat and a horn. Right, cool. Mardi Gras underwear. That being said, on the back of that, we'll need a police station. And the Sharks have committed Grand Theft Auto today. May as well build the police station just right in the city centre because that's where I'm going to need it really. So I want the police station. I can rotate the police station actually, so we can just pop it here. A beach station. Ha! Right, there we go. That's also high priority, but yeah. Right, so it's going to be open door immigration. I really could go for skilled workers welcome. Actually, I'm going to go for skilled workers, then we'll get immigrants, but we'll also get some with educations, and yes, with Sharks attacked again. Oh no, that one's still clinging on by an inch, and I'm guessing you're actually getting to be serviced at long last, like at long bloody last. You're going to get your service. Well done. But you're the only tourist. Oh, you had no tip. What a waste of time. Well, I'd say it's a waste of time, but we've wasted that ship time. Right, freighters only. You're banned. But yeah, I don't think we've wasted time. Oh fuck, that one's heading for the tourist dock as well, isn't it? Well, tough shit, tough tits. You've got to turn around and go to a proper dock, designated dock for me. Starting to make some revenue by the way off these peeps who have now come to stay. Who is that? I bet not be a tourist wandering around the farm. No, it's just a worker. That's fine. The tourists right now are too busy just being in the pub getting drunk. That's basically where all the tourists are going right now. They're just in there getting slammed. I really could use that cabaret being built, but it's not a high priority building because right now I really want to get the immigration office done. The police office is also a high priority because then I can just basically I could just stop crime before it even happens. Fuck it, you know what? I might even just disband the army and just say, oh, we don't need armies. Let's make them into police officers and then they can just do all the crime shit. Do we have rebels, by the way? Like, do we actually have rebels? 2 soldiers, no rebels, right. I'm disbanding the entire army. Sorry, lads. And the militarist is saying, oh no, we have no soldiers. Well, tough luck. There you go. No soldiers. Soldiers are banned. Either become a priest or become a policeman when I probably should have waited till the policeman was on. Yeah, we're gonna have a bit of lawlessness now. But hopefully the construction workers could actually just do something. And why do you even bother turning up to the dock when you've got no tourists on board? Like, seriously. You are just wasting my time with your existence right now. There is probably a tourist-laden boat nearby. Ooh, the police station's done, by the way. Give the police officers, like, $11 and hopefully that'll lure the ex-soldiers there. But I will also pay for 1 police officer and 1 police officer only. How did we do, by the way, at the end of 1959, by the way? How did we do? Well, I'll tell you how we did. The average wage didn't move, the threat to power didn't move, the happiness didn't move, the number of citizens didn't move, the number of tourists didn't move, and the tourism rating didn't move. This year didn't exist. The income disparity didn't move, average age actually dropped 2 years, the food quality is dropping again. Respect is slipping, and the USA is angry with us because while I am a true democracy of the Caribbean, we're not really looked upon favourably by the capitalists. However, there is liberty, but they have heard response, but I'm close to the capitalists, which is bad. And gossip on Capitol Hill is I'm the great schmoozola, which means I enjoy sexual intercourse, I guess. Yeah. How much revenue have I made, by the way? We've made 1,016 Tropican dollars of revenue now. Alright, that's cool. That's 10 years to make 44 grand-ish. More like 43,984 Tropican dollars. We'll be fine. I'm going to start overcharging them very, very soon. But until then, we are going to call that an episode. So I hope you've enjoyed, my friends. What have we accomplished today? We pretty much lost all the fishermen now. The sharks have killed everything and there's rubble everywhere. But we have a hotel. We have tourists. We're going to get more tourists. We're going to get more people to work here. We're going to get immigrants. And I'm just going to build up a nice little tourist town. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next episode, my friends, from all Tropico. Have a lovely evening, my friends.